Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Flutter by Nessa, and we're doing my 5 a.m. Felices again. I have chosen another acronym for this week. I should probably stop saying that because I've decided that that's just going to be a thing. I'm going to choose an acronym and then I'm going to have, well, mostly I start to think about what it is that I'm grateful for, and then I see if there's an acronym that I could put it to, or rather a word that I turn into an acronym. So at the end of my last 5 a.m. Felices, my word was sleep, and I decided that was going to be my word for this week because I think I need more of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. For S, I'm grateful for schedules. It's something to count on. I miss not having one when we're out of school, or when I need to be able to get my youngest into bed, and when I get him off a schedule or I just don't stick to a schedule, it's not as easy as when we're on a schedule. So I'm grateful for schedules. The next one is lectures. That's for L. And that sounds funny. I don't think I would have guessed that that's something that I would say I'm thankful for, but the middle school recently put on a lecture for how to communicate with teens and tweens, and my oldest is turning 12 next month, and so we're coming up on that age, and any kind of information on how to communicate with your kids and have a good relationship and just make family life be smooth is welcome, and I'll take it. And my husband and I went to the lecture together, and it was great. It was a lot of things that I could say, oh, that sounds obvious, or it sounds familiar, or I've done that before but I should do some more of it. Things like that, and I'm really grateful for the information that they volunteered to the parents in our area. For the first E, I'm going to say examples, and I don't mean examples in general, I mean specific examples. Like when we were at the lecture, the specific examples that they gave regarding the advice that they were giving were super helpful. They're saying, talk to your kids in a positive way. Well, that's all well and good, but I try to be positive and it still comes out sounding like I'm giving orders. And so the specific examples that they give of saying, hey, all right, and would you like to clean your room in 5 minutes, or would you like to clean it now? And that was great because it's hard to think of those things when you're in the moment and you really would like cooperation, and you don't want to be a tyrant. So I am appreciative of examples. I'm grateful for examples. The next E is for explanations. And this is for communication in general. Whether your explanation is to expound on your religion or your politics or the pretend game that you're trying to explain to your sibling, any of those things that allow us to understand each other better and not jump to conclusions or assume that we know exactly where this is going and that we can think the worst of this situation or this person or that thing. And so I'm really grateful for explanations that help us understand each other better. Now for the last one, the last letter in sleep is P, of course, and I am grateful for partnerships, all kinds of partnerships. I'm grateful for community partnerships, specifically in this context. I'm grateful for kind friends who reach out and offer help, and that I can also offer help in return. One of the great things that we've found is trading for babysitting. We take our friends' kids and we watch them for the night, and they're able to go out and have a fun night, and then they do the same, and they watch our kids and we're able to go out and about and have an enjoyable night, and we know that they're qualified, we know that they understand and know our children, and that they can understand why a routine is important and stick to that and get the kids in bed when they need to be in bed and put their foot down when the kids are asking for something that maybe is outside of what mom and dad would usually allow. And the same goes for us. So I'm really grateful for partnerships. So in summation, for my turning sleep into an acronym, S is for schedules, L is for lectures, first E is for examples, second E is for explanations, and the P is for partnerships. I would love to hear what your 5 a.m. Felices have been this week, or maybe you don't wake up at 5 a.m. with your children. Maybe it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon when everyone's coming home and everybody needs something, and you know, the pace is just so quick and you need a moment to breathe. What are the things that you think of to help you remember that this is all worth it and this is all part of life, and it's, you know, there are ebbs and flows and it's going to be okay. I hope you're having an excellent week, and I'll see you next week.